Amar Reish Lakish. Reish Lakish says, Zosomeris, this Mishnah tells me, mitzvos tzrichos kavana. That mitzvos require kavana in order to be yotzei. Kiva de lo be'idon chiyuva de morahu de ochile. Since at the time that you ate the moror, it was not the time of the mitzvah of moror. You only ate it saying Borei Priya Adama. The Dilma and perhaps Lo Ichavein Lamoror. You were not Machavein, you did not intend to be Yotzei at this point of Karpas, the mitzvah of Moror. Hilkoch, therefore, Boy Lamahader Ladbule L'Shem Moror. You have to go back at the point of Moror and dip again to Makayim, the mitzvah of Moror. De'i Salka Daitri, if you're going to think, mitzvah lo boya kavana. Mitzvahs do not require kavana. Lama locha trei tibule. Why am I dipping twice? V'hatovile chadazimna. I dipped it once, and I was makayim moror with the achilas moror. Mimai. What is this proof? Dilma le'olam mitzvos ein tzrichos kavana. Perhaps the principle is that mitzvos do not require kavana. Uketa amrit trei tzibule lamali. And when you ask the question, why are we dipping twice? The answer is ki hechi to lahave hekeru letinokos, in order to elicit interest and questions from the children. And if you're going to say imkain, if that's true, la'ashmeinon shayirakos, the Mishnah should be telling us about using regular vegetables for karpas. Iyashmeinon shayirakos. Had the Mishnah only discussed the use of regular vegetables for karpas, I would have said, Heicha de ika shayirakos, where other veggies are available? Hu de ba'inon trei tibule. Perhaps that is where two dipping is necessary. Aval chazeres, but romaine lettuce, luchude, if that's alone what I have, lo boy trei tibule, I don't have to dip twice. Kamash malon, the Mishnah informed me, the afilu chazeres, even if all I have is romaine lettuce, ba'inon trei tibule, I still have to dip twice for hekeru letinokos. Again, ki hechi de lahave be hekeru letinokos, in order to elicit interest and questions on the part of the children. The ode, and furthermore, Tanya, we have the following brisa: Ochlam demai yotza. If I eat veggies which are demai, you're yotzei. Ochlon, if I eat the romaine lettuce, if I eat the moro below miskavein, with that intention to be yotzei, yotza. And finally, in the same brisa, ochlon the chatzoin, yotze. If I eat a bit at a time, I'm yotzei. Bilvad, with one condition: shelo yehi ben achila lechaver tam yoser michdei achilas pras. There should not be more than the time span of achilas pras between the first and the last bite. Tanya Tanoihi, the issue of mitzvah tzrichos kavana is in fact a machlokas tanoim, because as opposed to this previous brisa we've just quoted, look what we have now. The Sanyo, the brisa tells us, Rabbi Yossi Omer, Rabbi Yossi says, Af al pi shetiba v'chazeres, even though I use romaine lettuce moror the first time for karpas, mitzvah lahavi lefanov, it is still a further mitzvah to bring before the person running the seder chazeres v'charoses u'shnei tavshilin, proving the mitzvah is not yet done. Ask the Gemara va'akate, but still, mimai, how is that necessarily proof that mitzvah tzrichos kavana dilla? Perhaps because Sava Rabbi Yossi mitzvos ain't tzrichos kavana. Maybe Rabbi Yossi agrees with the previous Tana that mitzvahs do not require kavana. V'hai diba'inon trei tibule. The fact we demand to dipping is, again, as we've said earlier, ki hechi, in order to tahave hekera, the tinokos, in order to have questions, illicit questions from the children. Answers the Gemara, no. Clearly, Rabbi Yossi holds mitzvah srichas kavana, otherwise my mitzvah. Why does he emphasize a mitzvah to bring moro the second time? Now the Gemara continues and says at the bottom of the Pshita, it's obvious. If I have other vegetables available for karpas, which we normally do, I'm going to make the bracha b'rei pri adama on those vegetables v'ochil and eat them for karpas. And later in the Seder, I'll make the bracha ala chilas mora and eat. But if the only vegetable I have available for the Seder is moro / romaine lettuce, what do you do then? Omar Rav Huna says, Mevarech mi'ikara amoror, b'rei pri adama v'ochil. First, I make the bracha b'rei pri adama alone on the moro for karpas and eat it. But if so, and then later in the Seder, Mevarech alecha ala chilas moror v'ochil, I'm going to make ala chilas moror and eat it at that point. We're now on the top of Daf Kuf Tezvav Amud Aleph. Maskif law Rav Chisda. Rav Chisda questions the opinion of Rav Huna. La'achar shemile kreso hemeno. After having filled my belly with moror earlier for karpas, choser umevorach alecho. I'm now going to first make a bracha on it at this point of the Seder. Elo Amar Rav Chisda. Rav Chisda says, here's the proper protocol. Mi'ikara, at the beginning of the Seder for karpas, mivarach alecho b'rei pri adama. I make the bracha b'rei pri adama and the al achilos mora, for the brachas al achilos mora, v'ochil, and eat it. But if so, at the end, later in the Seder, when I get to the moro section, ochil achilas chasa below bracha. I eat the romaine lettuce then from moro with no bracha whatsoever. The Surya Avdei Rav Huna. In Syria, the Jewish community followed Rav Huna's suggestion. For Rav Sheshes Bered Rav Yoshua Avid Rav Chisda. Rav Sheshes Bered Rav Yoshua held Rav Chisda's suggestion. The Hilchasa Kavasei to Rav Chisda. And the din is like Rav Chisda. Parenthetically, Rav Acha Bered the Rava Mahadar Ashar Yerakos Lafukin Navshi Pluta. Rav Acha Bered the Rava always made it his business at the Seder to have another type of vegetable rather than moror for karpas to avoid the entire machlokes and to avoid the issue.